don't know how to say this, but we lost King. Hey everybody, it's Holland. Quick side note before we start this whole conversation. I came down to feed my ponies and the larger gate was just wide open and I have no idea how that happened. I was up at the house feeding the dogs and the cats and I come down and the main gate is just wide open and I'm just like, oh my god, did the ponies get out on the road? Because you know we have them behind our house. So I started freaking out and good thing they weren't. They were just by the tree, but I'm gonna have to like figure out how that happened because the gate has never just been able to open by itself, so either someone opened it and I got home like I don't know, 30 minutes ago. I don't know how it would be open. Hopefully it wasn't open all day. I would be so surprised if it was open all day and the ponies just like stayed here while the gate was open. I highly doubt that, but I'm not sure. Anyways, back to sorry I haven't posted in a while. I just haven't had anything to post about. I'm really sad that this is something that I'm gonna post about. That would be my next video. As you could tell by the title, it said, we lost King. And you might think that as in selling him, but we truly lost like him. He's gone and it was never foreseen. I wish people could see the future, but we can't. This is videos to let everyone know, but also for more of a memory for me of him. So King got really sick last week, Tuesday, and it was like, I'm trying to explain, it's like he was colicking, but he wasn't, because all he would do was lay down on his side, and we knew something was wrong with his stomach, we just didn't know. He had this happen before, but then after like a few days and the vet coming out, he was fine. We gave him medicine, but then now it happened after a month later. And we waited and we gave him medicine and tried to like syringe water into his mouth and hose him down and walk him, and he would get better. But after a few hours, he would get worse again. Thursday, we had the vets come out and they did a tubing and checked his temperature and listened to his stomach and all that stuff. But they couldn't tell, they didn't know what was wrong with him. After they left, he got better, but then he got worse. Friday, we called the vets and took him to the clinic, and he stayed there until, so you know, they had to tube him like every few hours and gave him a bunch of medicine, and they were trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with him. And at first, they thought that he had a impaction in his cecum, and normally they said that they never have any problems with the cecum, but that's what they first thought, is that he had an impaction in his cecum. That's why he couldn't poop. So yeah, Then on Saturday, we find out they still think that he has an impaction in his cecum. And then we hear that his colon is displaced. So now he had his colon displaced and an impaction in his cecum. And we were just hoping that because colons can replace itself, and if we could just get the impaction to like move, and he would be fine. So the vets were saying that, you know, he would get better, and then he would kind of get worse, but then better again. And they were just trying to do everything they could to try to get the impaction to unlodge, because, you know, it's bothering him. And we got to Sunday, and we were like, you know, then the next option would be surgery. But we were like, well, we were really hoping that the impaction would like just move, but it never did. So come Monday, we finally found out what truly was wrong with him, and it had nothing to do with the cecum. There was no impaction in the cecum, and it was actually the colon. There was an impaction in the colon, along with his colon was displaced. He was getting a lot, way worse, and so much pain on Monday, and it was really bad. So then, to try to relieve gas, they did a tap, but when they did the tap, they accidentally punctured the colon, which wasn't like the main problem, but that just added on to the problem. And we were really considering surgery, but then, you know, for what was happening, it was like a 50-50 chance, and, you know, the surgery might help, and he could get better, or it wouldn't help at all, and he would just get worse and be in a lot more pain. And if it did help, you know, we couldn't do anything with him until he would have to have no problems for a year in order to start doing something with him. And he was just in so much pain, and we just really didn't know if it was really truly going to help him or not. And we decided to just euthanize him. And I mean, I guess, you know, you could say that we should have done surgery, but the vets truly did not know why this was happening, exactly why the colon like had such problems and how it got displaced and why he was having it. So, you know, even if we did the surgery, it might have just come back and come even worse, and we might have just, you know, later on would have had to put him down. So, sadly, King is gone. We're gonna miss him really much. We would never ever saw this coming. He was only 4 years old. We never really pushed him anything because, you know, we've been busy, but we were planning on showing him. I was planning on showing him. I had a lot of plans with him. You know, he was going to be my show horse. I loved him very much. I was planning on taking him everywhere with me because I love Valen. Valen is, of course, my baby forever, but, you know, he's getting older, and I can't jump him or show him anymore. So now, you know, all our plans just got blown up. But, you know, I really think that King didn't deserve it. I mean, everyone was telling us before that, oh, maybe it's his food. Maybe you should change his food. Well, you know, it wasn't. The vets didn't say it was his food. They had no idea what caused this. I have no idea. I just feel really bad. And we're going to miss him a lot. I created a little slideshow of King, so I hope you enjoy that. Another thing, which is good and bad, I guess, and some irony, actually, is that we got a trailer. Yay. So, yep. Our old one that we've had for a while was actually too small for King. So, too, like, not enough, not tall enough, sorry, like, correct grammar, and not wide enough for him. So we sold our old one to get a newer one. That's why we weren't able to go to any shows, because we didn't have a trailer, because we sold our old one and we were looking for a bigger one. And Friday, this beautiful trailer miraculously appeared. Very pretty and tall enough for King. It's a step up, and this actually moves if you just want to make it one stall, like one little box stall, and you can actually remove it too. You got and it's brand new, like a very brand new trailer. We were actually looking for a used trailer, but we got a brand new one. It's very nice. You know, you got your little bars here. We need to get that one because that didn't come with the trailer for some reason. You got your divider here, and you got escape doors on both sides, and you have hooks for hay or tying, and also hay for tying if need be. So that Miss Kitty's in here. She wanted to come. Go on out, Miss Kitty. Yeah, it's hot in there. Go on, shoo shoo. Oh. Close that. And then we got our little tack room. We got a little bucket, some saddle racks. It's a little small. It's nice though. It's a lot bigger than what we had. And then, you know, you got a window. You can look inside to see the horses. Oop, I almost tripped. It's a nice trailer. We love it. It was meant for King, but you know, we needed a new trailer anyways, I guess. It's just sad that King won't be riding in it. Whole point of getting a trailer was for him, and now he's gone, but we will always love you, King. Hopefully you're watching over us. It's a bumper pool. But yeah, we got a new trailer, so I guess that's half a bright side. Anyways, I hope you enjoy your day. This is Holland saying bye again.
If I had the money, let me tell you how it'd be. I'd take over the country, everyone would bow to me. Sit up in my palace and maybe you would be my queen. We'd run this ship together, just you wait and see. I know we're broke right now, girl, I guarantee that I will work this out. Yeah, see, I got this plan. Are you in or out of gonna need to understand. Trips to Rio, 5-star Leo. Girl, don't quit on me now. If I gotta beg or steal, no big deal. Oh, let me break it down. If I had the money, let me tell you how it'd be. I'd take over the country,